I wanted to talk about the Slim Shady's first single, which is probably the biggest record off the album, which also introduces to a young man by the name of Marshall Mathers, EMINEM, which is My Name Is.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need a refresher? Do we want a refresher? I mean, I think at this point it's more do we want. I mean, you guys want to hear?
That's okay. No,
Oh,
Triple C letting it know in his radio bias. Again, it's only fitting that he may not want to hear because, again, the radio friendliness of the record, right? I wanted to put that up against another monster featured on the Marshall Mathers LP. And besides going with the obvious, the real Slim Shady, which I think sort of matches up the tempo, obviously, of what My Name Is kind of brings. Not so much the tempo, but the vibe. I wanted to switch things up and pay attention to the question. So we're going to put My Name Is versus Marshall Mathers' Stan. Reason being,
wow.
I know. Hear me out for a second. Again, I think it's pretty obvious to go with putting the two big single records against each other. Mind you, the real Slim Shady is a monster on Spotify. It's like in the billions, to be honest. Let's talk about the impactfulness of each one of these songs. When My Name Is came out, that shit turned everything around. We all paid attention. White, black, whatever, different countries, different languages. We were all like,
who the heck is this dude?
this white boy is crazy. And we were into it. We weren't like corny, like whatever. I mean, at least a good portion of the country felt that way. And then you move down to a record like Stan, which I think brought an Eminem to another level in terms of that particular record. So my question to you is, like I said, impactfulness, but which is more important in this case? Was it the one that came first or the one that brought it to another level? Because like I said, Stan brings the Marshall Mathers LP into all types of new numbers categories. But would we have had that without My Name Is and the impactful of it? So again, impactfulness being the key word here. My Name Is versus Stan. Who do you got?
I'm not gonna base anything on numbers because numbers don't mean shit to me.
Fair enough.
I hated My Name Is.
Okay.
Hated that song because I heard Eminem on mixtapes. I heard
right. It was different.
And
it
I
was
was
different.
Raucous Projects. I was like, yo, he is nuts. And then he put out that song, and I was like, damn, he sold out.
He did it for a reason.
He really sold out. Like,
did he though? I mean, because the sample, Scan, what's the sample again?
Labri Sharif, something to that knowledge. I can't.
The sample itself is fire. Even the beat nut sampled it. Like it's a dope album. I mean,
sample that shit.
So hold on. With the whackness being established, I'm assuming your vote is going with Stan.
Yeah.
Does Stan do anything for you in terms of just, or is your Stan basically, I just don't like that other record?
I just hate My Name Is. Period, point blank. I felt like that was, I mean, I get why he did it, and obviously it was successful, but in terms of a song and what I was expecting from him, nah.
Fair enough. Anybody feel the same? Anybody feel different?
Yeah, I kind of feel the same. Like during that first, the Slim Shady, the first one, right before I got to WUSB, Eminem was a guest at the station, you know what I mean? And he shouts out WUSB in the credits of the Slim Shady album.
Oh, nice.
And then, so I knew, just like DJ Hobo, I had heard M spit on the mixtapes and other shit like that. And then I heard that record, and I had the same exact feeling, like, wow, I cannot believe he did that. And it tainted so much of his career for me, personally, because he's one of the dopest MCs ever, but, like, he knew what he had to do to make these records, and that Slim Shady record. But the impact of Stan just showed he had an adult side compared to that kiddish shit that he put out the first time. So I think the impact of Stan was bigger.
Word. Fair enough. Stan getting the second vote from Ike right there. Anybody else feel the same?
I'm going with Stan.
That was different, and he went perfect with that album with the Marshall Mathers because of what was his, like, you know what I'm saying, like the whole Marshall Mathers album had a theme. And he was going through all this stuff with fans. He was getting annoyed with everything. He was a pissed off Marshall Mathers. He was like, I'm fed up with this shit.
There was definitely a level of fed upness. I agree with you.
So I like the vibe and the energy, you know.
I feel like I caught so Mastermind saying Stan, DJ Scanless saying Stan, and Trip saying Stan. Optics, where are you at? Where do you stand on this?
So wait, let me just clarify. This is for what song we like the most, or which one was more impactful?
I mean, the way I'm driving the question is the impactfulness, yeah. So, like,
okay, all right.
That breakthrough of My Name Is and that breakthrough of Stan, which is more impactful, I guess.
I like Stan better, but I think just, and, you know, also, like, you know, I was, when My Name Is came out, I think I was 13.
Oh, wow.
So I'm in Cincinnati. I'm 13. And he was
MTV.
saying crazy shit, and I hadn't heard any other Eminem shit before.
Gotcha.
So as far as impactfulness, that one's got it hands down for me.
My Name Is.
Stan's a better song. I can't listen to My Name Is now.
Yeah.
You're going Stan.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that-
he did a
but that
scan right
makes-
there.
Yeah, he did go to the scan with him.
Yo, and,
I meant to say, so you're doing a scan, not a stan.
no, but you,
So I
that's
guess
funny. You know what the thing
for
is
the
though,
question, I'm
with
gonna
Stan
be
too,
real
man.
technical and go My Name Is, but
Oh, wait, you are going My Name Is.
yeah, I'm taking your question literally, and I'm gonna go My Name Is.
Oh, okay, fair enough. No, I like that. Whatever hill you want to stand on. So we're going to go ahead and put the first vote down for My Name Is. Optics over here, putting it down. Not being scared. Just letting the rest of y'all know not being scared. Anybody else got something to say? Scan, you have something to say?
No, I was just gonna say, Stan. If you think about it, in 2022, that record "Stan" is a term now in music history now, where it's an actual
Literally a
term
phrase,
now.
yeah.
The phrase, it's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sample is fire alone, period. The sample is fire alone, period.
Shout out to the 45 King.
Yes, sir.
Wrapping things up when we're talking about round number one, we decided, like I said, to take on My Name Is versus Stan to talk about the impactfulness of each record as far as what they brought to each particular album. And it looks like the room was pretty much one-sided except for one single vote on the other side, but it looks like this entire round is pretty much being dominated by the Marshall Mathers LP's Stan, putting Eminem's vote for Marshall Mathers album, point number one on the board.
I guess
And there
my
we go.
vote doesn't matter then.
No, not at all. Nah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that considered to be done politely?
That was so smooth, like cruise control, just skipping you most times, that I literally forgot.
It didn't really feel that harsh. But
Yeah, no, it's gonna look so good on the edit. When we do the edit, it's gonna look so much better. It's like we just skipped the whole. They forgot Cool Breeze, and it's like they didn't even bring it up. They just moved right on.
Yeah.
I get your style.
Who did you have, just out of curiosity, when we were talking about both those records?
Well, I'm gonna make it short. I would have said Stan, which I am gonna say Stan. But I think for My Name Is, that was the real crossover song for Eminem.
Big time.
So,
Big time.
but as Stan said, you know, that Stan, it's a word that people commonly use now. So I'm gonna say the Stan one.
Too many people get to add a piece of language to hip hop history, right? So.
Right.
That's pretty cool. Again, Marshall Mathers wrapping up that round right there, putting that LP as a first point scorer on the board.